Welcome to the Rusted Garden. This is my sweet pepper garden filled with peppers. We're going to pick them today. I'm going to do a complete harvest video, and I'm also going to just show you how I really fertilize it for mid-August so that these can keep going until, I guess, late September, until the cold really starts rolling in. But let me just show you some of the varieties I have in here. This is right in there. This is a Cornetto Yellow. It's a All-America Selection winner, and it's a yellow sweet pepper. That's an Italian name. And you can see they're starting to turn orange, but they're just really, really delicious. Very, very prolific. What else do we have in here? Here is the sweet bananas. Different colors. As you leave them on there and they mature, they'll get some red streaks in there. These are Cubanelles right in there. The Cubanelles will turn red if you leave them on, as most peppers do. Buried in here, we've got my green peppers. Now, green peppers never seem to do wonderfully in my area, but this year they're doing pretty good. Some nice sized ones in there, and I'm going to pick some of the smaller ones. Some of them are even falling off. It looks like one of these snapped off. I didn't notice that when I was away on vacation. But I'm going to pick all of these, show you the harvest, and I'll talk to you a little bit about how I fertilize them come mid-August. Here's some of what I got. I'll spread those out at the end of the video and show you, but want to talk to you. The bell peppers are really fragile. I broke off 2 stems, being really gentle with them, trying to stake them up. So that's the first thing you want to do. Come mid-August, and as they're growing, is really stake the tomatoes up, tie them up, because as they get heavy with fruit, the branches are going to break off. I removed leaves from the bottom, took out some weeds, and just cleaned it up. Took off all the peppers that I wanted. And what I do at this point is basically, I did this in the middle of July too. This is a organic fertilizer, 555 NP and K. You don't want high nitrogen with your peppers. You'll get too much leaf growth. That's about a tablespoon. So about 4 inches away from the stem, just sprinkle it around. So around each plant I'll put about 2 tablespoons, and I'll work my way all the way down with it. The granular fertilizer is insoluble, which that means is that fertilizer has to really be broken down by soil biology, and it'll slowly release over to these peppers over the next 4 weeks, over the next 6 weeks. But I'm also going to give it some fish emulsion. It's a 511 fertilizer, low nitrogen, some phosphorus, some potassium, and I'm trying to keep this garden, this side, mostly organic. And I mentioned before, I don't mind using the chemical fertilizers here and there, but when you can, use compost and use organic fertilizer. So before you use fish fertilizer, it's really ground up fish, but it's a soluble fertilizer. So the nitrogen and the nutrients in there are immediately ready to your plant. So you're going to want to pour this onto the leaves and really soak the ground. So this is a 2-gallon container, and I just followed the instructions on the bottle. And pick all the fruit first before you do this, because you really don't want to be eating anything with the fish emulsion on it, even though you wash it. So I would go down, soak the leaves just like that, and then right at the root system, soak it about that much, and then just work your way down. I don't know if 2 gallons will get all of these. Let's just see, because people ask me a lot of times, how much do you put on there? So this is 2 gallons. It smells awful, so don't do this if you're having a barbecue or a picnic or anything in your yard that day. So it'll probably need 1 more gallon. But soaking down the leaves. So this space will take about 3 gallons, because I want about another gallon right in here. But that's all I do. That will be plenty of fertilizer to get these plants going into September. And in Maryland Zone 7, that's when the cold weather starts coming, the frost starts coming sometime in October. Sometimes it's freakishly early. But this will take care of the plants, and I'll get a whole other round of production out of here, past the ones that you see on there already. There's a lot of green peppers that I'm letting get to size. The Cornetto Yellows, I want to turn yellow. But these will continue to produce. Okay, let's go take a look at the harvest, and we'll be done. Here's the total harvest of the sweet peppers. The green peppers aren't quite as big as I want, but I did break off those branches, so I took off the peppers that were on there. Wonderful color, wonderful sweet flavors. These are going to get fried up and stuffed. Hope you enjoyed the video. This gives you some idea of how to manage your sweet peppers late into the season. Please check out my seed shop at www.therustedgarden.com. Thanks.